Hi coloring friends, welcome back to my channel. I am doing something different this month. I am doing a game to help choose what I'm going to color this month. And I was inspired by some of the people I watch on BookTube. There's a few channels that do a few different styles of game to decide what they would like to read for the month. And I kind of pulled inspiration from each one of them with types of prompts and how I wanted the game to go and all of that. So I will link their videos down below because I do think they are a lot of fun to watch. They're probably one of my favorite videos to watch on YouTube. So I thought I would take the idea and adapt it to coloring and help use that to help me choose what I'm going to color for the month of July. So I have my game board here, Kelly's Coloropoly, and the spaces all have a prompt on them to help me choose what I need to color. And the diamond spaces you see on the board are challenge uh, spots, and they have a stack of challenge prompt cards that I have put together. And I will have to choose a card from the stack if I land on a diamond. And I will choose a page until I get to the end. My spot at the end says happy plans, so hopefully that's what I end up with at the end of the game. I'm super excited to play here. I've been working on this for a little bit, so I'm really excited to try it out. My marker is going to be my little avocado eraser buddy here, and I'm going to put him on the start spot. And I apologize, I'm working on the angle. I know it's not the very best. I will try to make sure that we can see and know the prompts as I go as much as possible. That being said, let's go ahead and get into it and see what I'm going to color for this month. First roll. And I have to be honest, I am, oh, yes, 6. I was going to say I'm hoping for higher numbers just because based on how June went, I'm not sure how many, the volume of coloring I'm going to be able to manage. So 6 is good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And my first spot, my first prompt is spin the artist collection wheel. So I will spin the wheel. I have a wheel set up on an app in my phone, and it has all of the artist collections that I have. For example, all Johanna Basford's on the wheel and Hannah Carl's on because I have multiple books by those artists. So I have all of those artists where I have multiple books in a wheel. I will spin it, and then I will need to choose a book from that artist. All right, roll number 2. 3. Whew, I missed that challenge space though. I am glad about that. I was not easy on myself with the challenge ideas, so I'm a little scared to land on one of those. So I'm not sad about hopping over that one this time. 1, 2, 3. All right, so this one is Insta scan for a book. So I will go on Instagram. I'm going to scan through all of the coloring people that I follow, and when I get to a book that I own, the first book I own that I see, I will choose a page from. Roll number 3. Yes, 6 again. All right. This is really going in my favor this month. I'm happy about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this space is a random letter generator. So I will use a random letter generator and I will get a letter, and I either need to have I'm going to have to go with, just because I don't have the quantity of books I think to do anymore, I'm going to say the letter has to be either in the artist's first or last name or the title of the book. So, and I will find one that meets that letter, and that will be the book I use. All right, roll number 4. Another 3. All right. Oh no. It is 1, 2, 3. My first challenge space. Okay. So I have cards here, and my laminating machine decided to act up. So they're a little misshapen, which is why I had the clip around them. I'm just going to shuffle them really well, and then I'm going to choose a card from my stack here. All right, first one on top. Ooh, okay. This is start to finish. Hopefully it's focusing. I don't think it is. Start to finish. And this is color a page in one sitting. So I'm allowed to choose a page that I think is doable for me in one sitting, but I will say that will still be a challenge for me. So that is my first challenge. All right, it could have been worse, I will say. Okay, roll number 5. Let's hope for, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I get another 6, I'm actually done. A 1, okay. All right, and the next spot says use a Coloring Heaven color palette. So Coloring Heaven has a whole website page on their website that they have a whole list of different color palettes that they've put out. And I think I will probably go to the most recent one they've put out and use that, which technically means a free choice for book and page for me, but I'm limited in the colors I'm going to use on the page. So not so bad. That's kind of a fun one. And then a 6. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I am good to go there. I think for my 6, when I reach the end, it's going to be a free choice space. I do have one other free choice space on the board, but that last one I think is going to be a free choice as well. So I will get to you with that free choice, and then we'll go through what I'm coloring for the month. Okay, so first roll I got was spin the artist collection wheel. So I am going to put that on the screen here. I'm going to screen record the spinning and we will see what we get here. Okay, Camellia Angelkova, I can do that. That is a good one. Happy about that, especially because I have 50 summer miniatures pulled. To work on during the summer, so let me grab that real quick. Okay, so for my first pick, it's going to be in 50 Summer Miniatures by Camellia Angelkova, and I think I'm going to work on this very first page here, this cute kitty on top of a sandcastle asleep here. There's lots of pretty flowers to color, so I'm excited to color that page. I'm going to move my marker. It was an old marker that's not needed anymore anyway. So we'll move that there, and that will be choice number 1. All right, second one I got for my roll was the Insta-scan for a book. So once again, I'm going to put my a screenshot of scrolling through Instagram a little bit, and we'll see what I come up with here. I don't have any of that. Okay. All right, here we go. Magical Jungle. I do have that one. So let me grab that here. Okay, it took me a bit to find this one because I have not colored in it at all. So, I think I'm going to go easy on myself here, and I am going to do the belongs to page, and if I have extra time, I will continue over and start working on the page next door here, the copyright info page. Yeah, and that way I will have finally broken into this book here. So that's kind of nice. That was in Magical Jungle by Johanna Basford. Okay, so roll number 3 got me the random letter generator. So, I am going to do a quick little screenshot of generating the letter here. All right, and it is a Y. So, I thought I would try to stick to artists as much as possible, that the letters in their name. And the first one that comes to mind is definitely Coco Wyo. So I think I have two Coco Wyo books to choose from. So let me go grab one and we will uh, find our page. Okay, so I have Life Inside Jar by Coco Wyo, and I do actually already have a page marked that I had intended to color, oh, I think in May, and I didn't get to it. So I think I'm going to leave this one marked here, and hopefully this one will get done this month. So that's good. I got another shot at doing this one. That's in Life Inside Jar by Coco Wyo, and that is my Y random letter. So next one was landing on the challenge here, and I pulled for the challenge start to finish, and that is where I need to color a page in one sitting. So I have to be a little strategic about what I choose here because, yeah, especially based on June, I did not finish a page in the entire month. So let's see here. Okay, for this one, I think I'm going to choose a page in the Crayola Art with Edge Optical Illusions Volume 2, simply because I actually did sit down and color in one sitting two different pages in this book last month. So I definitely think it's doable, and I may try. I did one like this last month, and I did one that's like this kind of thing last month, so it might be fun to try an optical illusion one. So I think I'm going to choose this one here, and I will do that in one sitting then. Put a sticker on that. Okay. All right, and then my next role is use a Coloring Heaven color palette. So I did actually, I think, just save in my Instagram the most recent color palette out there. So I'm going to pop that up on the screen, and I need to choose what page I would like to use that color palette in. So let me think for a minute and I will come back with a page. Okay, for this color palette challenge, I guess in a sense a challenge, I am going to do, I had pulled this stained glass coloring book as a summer book to work in, and I am going to use this page here. I think it's going to be perfect. I've got reds and orangey color to use, which would work for the flowers and some of the highlights on the frog. I've got the green to use for the frog and the leaves, and then I've got blue for the sky. The only thing I'm going to run into trouble with is maybe the branches there, but I will figure something out for that. But I think that's going to work great for that color palette. So that is the choice for that roll. I'm going to move the sticker to here so I know that's what I picked. And then my last one. So my last roll ended up getting me to the finish line, which is a free choice for me. And I think my free choice pick is going to be one that is one of my 23 and 23 to color books, and also a buddy color that I am very late in finishing up. So that's in Mythic World by Kirby Rosanis, and I am going to choose this page so I can continue to work on it and get it finished, hopefully by the end of the month. So that is my final pick there, and that gave me, what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, that gave me 6 books to color in the month of July. I think that it's a good mix. I'm happy with how things turned out this month. I have one in stained glass coloring book, one in Art with Edge Optical Illusions, one in the 50 Summer Miniatures by Camellia Angelkova, one in Life Inside Jar by Coco Wyo, and one in Magical Jungle by Johanna Basford. And then finally, my free pick, The Mythic World by Kirby Rosanis. Definitely a nice mix of pages, a nice mix of things to do. I'm keeping with some of my summary coloring, which I like, and some of my yearly goals coloring, which I like. So overall, this was a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed watching it. I do apologize again. My angles I know aren't the best. I'm going to try to work on that if I do this again. Um, and yeah, let me know what you think. Was this a fun way to pick books? I am going to try to stick to this as my coloring. I may mood color here and there throughout the month, but um, I'm going to try to keep with what the game chose, just in the spirit of things. Um, and we'll see how it goes. So stay tuned at the end of the month to see what I managed to finish. Thanks so much for joining me on this one, and I will see you in the next one.